My dad cheated on my mom with Lily. When I told my mom, she slapped me to the ground. You shameless hussy, seducing men and slandering others. Why did I give birth to trash like you? Later, Lily pushed me down the stairs. I begged for help as blood pooled around me. But they watched me bleed out. Reborn. I'll make them pay. Blinking awake at the dining table, Nancy sneered nearby, lazy thing just waiting to be fed. My Lily would have cooked 5 courses by now. Her eyes raked over my crop top. Disgraceful girls showing skin. I'd break Lily's legs if she dressed like some floozy. She suddenly shrieked at the floor, hair everywhere like a mangy mutt. And these muddy footprints, disgusting. Her shrill voice confirmed this wasn't a dream. I smirked. Some people forget their place when tolerated too long. Last life. I excused her behavior for mom's sake. But no more. Standing over her, I snapped, keep yapping and get out. Nancy froze. Then collapsed wailing, Laura. Kevin. See how Gina treats me after 5 years serving your family. I'll take Lily and leave. Laura stormed downstairs, jabbing her finger at me. Gina Cooper. Apologize to Nancy now. Seeing her furious face, decades-old bitterness surged. My own mother always chose outsiders. She'd watched me die. Why? My voice cracked. Am I even your daughter? Laura faltered at my raw hatred. Nancy seized the moment. Fake crying, she called me trash. Poor Lily worked so hard. But Gina's jealous. Enough. Laura glared. Apologize or get out. Fine. I hurled scalding soup at Nancy. Aya. She screamed. Laura gasped, Gina. You're crazy. Crazy? I laughed coldly. You haven't seen crazy yet. Are you crazy? I'm the one who's lost it. I kept smashing plates left and right. Food splattering everywhere. Nancy and Laura cowered in the corner, eyes wide with fear. I lunged at them. You want an apology? Here's your apology. Loud enough for you? Huh? Loud enough? Another plate shattered at their feet with a crash. Well? Nancy scrambled backward, stammering. Loud enough. I exhaled sharply. Good. That'll be my apology standard from now on. As I headed upstairs, Laura finally snapped out of it. Gina. You think you've grown wings? How dare you threaten me? She tried chasing after me, but Nancy grabbed her arm. Mrs. White. Don't. What if she snaps again? Their curses followed me until I slammed my bedroom door. Sliding down against the wood, I hugged my knees as silent tears fell. Hours later, I wiped my face and whispered, if you've abandoned me, then I'll abandon you too. Cold resolve hardened in my chest. This time, you'll all pay. My outburst worked wonders. Nancy became painfully obedient, fetching water, slicing fruit, jumping at my every command. See? Nobody bullies the ruthless. All that good karma crap? Total bullshit. That evening, Kevin returned from his business trip with Lily in tow, claiming they'd coincidentally met. Laura didn't bat an eye, cheerfully pulling Lily to wash up for dinner. The perfect angel, sweet-faced, gentle-mannered, straight a student, she'd been their golden child since moving in a year ago, reducing me to the family disappointment. Kevin wasted no time. Lily's preparing for grad school. Gina. Your room gets better light. You'll swap with her. Here we go. Last life. I'd surrendered my space. Then my car. Then my piano. A nanny's daughter steadily usurping my place. Give her your car too. You barely drive it. And she needs transportation. My Star River piano? Lily's taking music lessons. She's got real talent, every sentence dripped with Lily this. Lily that. Last time I'd thought it mere favoritism. Never imagined my father was screwing a girl younger than me. Disgusting. I cut through his drivel. Dad. Mom. That room? We decorated it together when I was 5, every curtain tassel. Every piece of furniture chosen as a family. My voice cracked. The car? My high school acceptance gift. The piano? My 18th birthday present, you said I'd always be your princess. Laura's face darkened. Gina. How dare you guilt trip us? Lily needs, I'll buy new ones. Kevin interjected. Lily deserves better than hand-me-downs. Lily demurred. Uncle Kevin. Aunt Laura. Really, my dorm room's fine. I'll save for my own car and piano. She bit her lip. Besides, you know I prefer new things. New? I snorted. I'm not the one who's used goods. Kevin slammed the table. You'll vacate that room tonight. Laura shoved a moving box at me. Stop being selfish. Out by morning. As they fawned over Lily's fake humility. I clenched the box edges. This time. Little homewrecker. I'll watch you choke on your new things. Mom. Does my not acting crazy for a few days make you think I'm normal now? I slammed my hands on the table and stormed into the kitchen, emerging with a kitchen knife that I embedded into the wooden surface with a loud thud. The entire family recoiled in horror. Narrowing my eyes, I hissed. Want my room? Fine. Let me chop a few times first. If I survive, you can have it. Laura regained her composure and shouted. Gina. Stop this ridiculous act. Go ahead and swing that knife if you dare. With a metallic screech, I yanked the blade free and started hacking wildly at the dining table before flipping it over with a crash. My room? You want my room? I advanced toward the cowering group, brandishing the knife. Lily shrieked and hid behind Kevin and Laura. Nancy tried to intervene, but I kicked her aside and dragged Lily forward by her hair, pressing the blade against her throat. Still want it? Huh? Through terrified sobs, Lily stammered. And no. I never wanted your room. Uncle Kevin. Aunt Laura. Tell her. Keep your damn room. Laura finally relented. After my explosive display, the house fell into uneasy silence. Lily stopped her covert taunts and started leaving before dawn each morning, as if fleeing ghosts. Kevin began spending nights working late or traveling for business, secretly buying Lily an apartment near campus. Last life. I'd pitied Laura's lonely nights. Now, watching her clutch her phone complaining about Kevin's absence filled me with vicious satisfaction. Work. Always work. Laura snapped during another phone argument. Do we even exist to you? Nancy chimed in while polishing silverware. Now Mrs. Cooper. Ambitious men make the best providers. All that overtime just means more love for you. I snorted from the couch, scrolling local news. Men who never come home either gamble or have affairs. Which do you think Dad is? Nancy's polishing rag froze. Mr. Cooper would never. Rich middle-aged guy like him? I cut her off. Bet there are college girls lining up. Better watch him close. Mom. The next morning, reporters swarmed Lily on campus. Miss Smith. We're from the Gazette doing a feature on campus beauties. Your cat rescue photos went viral. Lily preened under the attention. Me? Really? As they led her away for interviews. I smirked. Don't let my money go to waste. Bitch. During lunch break, Lily strutted into my empty dorm. Poor little Cooper heiress. The Gazette's making me prom queen now. She circled me like a vulture. Took your parents. Took dance team captain. Took your crown. What's left? When she leaned in to whisper, I'll take everything. I grabbed her wrist. Keep testing me. Scholarship kid. How fast would your fan club disappear if they knew you're a housekeeper's daughter? Her face drained of color. Why you wouldn't? Your parents. Try me. I shoved past her trembling form. By week's end, Lily's face plastered every tabloid as the saintly campus beauty. The exact same headlines that once crowned me. Let her enjoy the spotlight right before the fall. My parents were beaming with pride, bragging everywhere as if Lily were their biological daughter. Even the housekeeper Nancy started acting cocky around me. I secretly gloated. Keep hyping her up, the higher she's lifted, the harder she'll fall. For 8 days, I surveilled Lily's neighborhood. Every Friday night, cleaning services arrived at her condo. That Friday, I scattered pebbles near the entrance. The cleaner girl rushed over, slipped on the stones, and fell hard. Oh my gosh. Are you okay? I helped her up, feigning concern. Your knee's bleeding. Can you stand? I think I sprained my ankle. She winced. But I still have to clean. Let me handle it, I offered, thumping my chest. I clean my own house daily. Keep your payment, just walk me through the checklist. Under her grateful gaze, I called her a cab to urgent care. Donning her uniform and mask, I strolled straight into Kevin's love nest for Lily. I planted hidden cameras in every corner before heading to the master bedroom, poking holes through every condom. Almost leaving, I remembered my cleaning commitment. I scrubbed toilets with their toothbrushes, wiped their cups with the toilet rag, and stomped across their bedspread with my shoes. Next afternoon, I took Karen shopping near campus. Checking my watch, I suggested, "Aunt Karen, let's grab coffee at that trendy spot by the window." We'd barely settled when I pointed dramatically, "Isn't that Dad? He's supposed to be on a business trip." Lily clung to Kevin's arm nearby, though her face was turned. Karen followed my gaze and suddenly stood. "Oh, I just remembered, an appointment," she scrambled away, wrapping a scarf over her distinctive hair. I sipped my latte, smiling. Returning home, I met a lecherous stare. A man lounged in our living room, eyeing me like meat. "You must be Gina." "I'm Adam, Lily's brother." "Adam. My rapist from the past life." "You're stunning," he purred. "All fake charm." "Then shut your filthy mouth," I snapped. This pretty-faced predator had ruined countless girls. His nice guy act fooling everyone. Last lifetime. Even Laura called me a slut when I reported him. Lily publicly shamed me until I lost my teaching job. The cyberbullying broke me. Depression made me weep constantly. Laura would scream, "You disgrace. How dare you cry after seducing men? I wish you'd die." Her slaps rained as I fantasized about ending it all. But Lily killed me first. This time, I'll strike sooner. At dinner, Adam pulled out my chair. I ignored him, sitting elsewhere. Undeterred, he settled across from me, hunger undisguised in his gaze. "Gina Cooper. Come try this. It's delicious." "Gina? Fucking disgusting." I shot him a death glare. "If you don't want dinner, go eat shit in the toilet." Adam's smile froze. "Ha ha ha. Gina. You're really something." He winked at me while brushing his foot against mine under the table. My face darkened as I kicked back hard, making him stumble. When others looked over, he rubbed his neck awkwardly. "Lost my balance." "No big deal. Your balance is fine." "I'm not." I strode over and kicked his chair, sending him crashing to the floor. Before he could rise, I stomped on his abdomen. "Gina? Gina my ass. Call me that again and I'll send you to meet your ancestors." God damn it. The dinner party watched in stunned silence, already familiar with my outbursts. Nancy rushed from the kitchen, still holding a serving dish. "Miss Cooper, please stop. Enough." It took Nancy physically restraining me to end the beating after a dozen more kicks. Adam fled without finishing his meal, but I knew better than to think he'd stay gone. That night, I crept downstairs and caught Nancy and Adam whispering. My phone's recording app glowed faintly. "Mom, I want Gina." "You idiot. Weren't the last 3 enough? That girl's gone batshit crazy lately. Used to be easy prey. Now she's a rabid animal. Come on, Ma. She's hot. Just let me have a taste or I'll never give you grandkids. Besides, the feisty ones are more fun to break. Play with her if you must, but never marry that violent, gluttonous bitch." Their plotting continued until I'd captured enough evidence. "Grandchildren? I'll end your bloodline this time." Next morning, Laura grabbed her purse in fury. "Where to, Mom?" "To catch that cheating bastard. Karen saw your father buying some slut an apartment." I joined Laura's storming of Lily's condo. Her fists hammered the door. "Kevin, open up or I'll break it down." My father appeared fully dressed minutes later. Laura lunged with nails bared. You cheating son of a bitch. Calm down. What affair? Kevin struggled to restrain her. Laura shoved past him into the bedroom. Seeing Lily, she trembled with rage. You, with this home-wrecking whore? She's young enough to be your daughter. Lily paled. Mrs. White. It's not. A slap interrupted her. Kevin intervened. She's studying for grad school. Gina refused to share her room. So I got Lily her own place. I was bringing breakfast before work. You call this business trip? I knew you'd overreact. The familiar lies flowed effortlessly. I smiled, knowing the real storm was yet to come. My mom gradually relaxed, still scanning the room thoroughly before finally settling down. I noticed only Lily's toiletries in the bathroom and her clothes filling the closet. They'd covered their tracks well last time I visited. Everything had been paired. Nancy must have tipped them off. Kevin shrugged. See? When have I ever lied to you? All right. I believe you. I misunderstood. My apologies. Lily. Lily stepped forward. Laura. This is my fault. Kevin adores you. He was just asking me what anniversary gift you'd prefer. If I ever find a husband half as devoted, I'll die happy. Laura beamed. Oh, that man. We're practically fossils, yet he still plays at young romance, after some final reminders. She led me away. Before the door closed, I saw Kevin tilt his chin at Lily as if saying told you it'd work. I followed my mother out. Smirking. Keep acting. This'll be your final performance. Days later. Housekeeper Nancy called asking me to fetch some items. Last lifetime. This trick lured me into Adam's assault. My fingers brushed the stun gun bought days earlier as I texted 911 before cheerfully agreeing. Miss Cooper. There's too much to carry alone. Please help me upstairs. Nancy pleaded when I arrived. I wrinkled my nose. That filthy rat hole? Bring them down. Please. These old bones can't manage. With theatrical reluctance, I followed. The door clicked shut behind us. Adam's greasy form cornered me against the wall. Inhaling deeply. Gina. You smell divine. I trembled. What are you doing? Don't fight it. Baby. As he lunged, I screamed help. And kneed his groin with full force. While he writhed, I stomped his crotch repeatedly. Grabbing my ankle. He yelped when my stun gun struck. Alternating between kicks and electric jabs. I kept screaming until cops burst in. They pulled the hysterical victim off Adam's twitching body. A female officer cradling me. You're safe now. She soothed through my Oscar-worthy sobs. Hospital tests confirmed Adam's sterilization. Nancy's theatrical wails echoed through corridors when she heard. I loomed over her crumpled form. Expect lawsuit papers soon. See you in court. For the next week. Nancy waited on me hand and foot, terrified to breathe without permission. Her nightly tearful confessions at Laura's feet almost worked until I refused to drop charges. Laura pleaded. Adam made a mistake. But you're unharmed. Withdraw the lawsuit. Would you say that if Lily got attacked? You're no Lily. This wouldn't happen if you dressed decently. Think of Lily's reputation and poor Nancy's age. I laughed bitterly. Mother of the year? Aren't you? Quick to comfort everyone except your actual daughter. Her fleeting guilt hardened to command, drop the case. Never. Why are you so stubborn? Can't you be gentler and kinder? Look at Lily. Why can't you learn from her? How did I give birth to such a monster? I sneered. Learn from her? Learn what? How to seduce married men. What nonsense are you spouting? I finally snapped. Swiftly pulling out my USB drive and laptop. The surveillance footage flashed on screen, two pale bodies entangled. Accompanied by unmistakable moans. The HD camera captured every detail. Clearly showing Kevin and Lily. Mom. Take a good look. The precious Lily you've been defending has been sleeping with your husband behind your back. I added coldly. If I recall correctly. This is the same hotel suite we stayed in last month. Laura trembled as she stared at the screen. Her lips quivering soundlessly before rasping. Those disgusting animals. Her phone rang, Nancy calling. Probably checking if we'd dropped the lawsuit. Before the caller could speak, Laura exploded. You shriveled old hag. May your sons be born without assholes. Your whole rotten family belongs in prison. And that daughter of yours? A home-wrecking slut. Throwing herself at married men like some desperate gold digger. She slammed the phone and stormed out. I hurried after her, not wanting to miss the main event. Laura marched into Kevin's office building shrieking. Kevin! You cheating bastard! Screwing a girl younger than your own daughter. Office workers pretended to work while eavesdropping. At your age? Please. A 1-minute wonder with ED. The crowd followed as she charged upstairs. Kevin looked up just as Laura's designer handbag smashed into his face. Crazy old bat. He yelled. Old? You're the fossil sleeping with the maid's daughter. She lunged, scratching his face as colleagues gathered. Someone asked me. Gina. What's happening? I wiped fake tears. Dad's cheating with our housekeeper's daughter, younger than me. I played the hotel video at full volume, complete with audio. When the CEO arrived, Laura wailed. Make him pay. All those business trips were just him screwing that gold digger. Let's discuss this privately. The CEO urged. Discuss my ass. Laura punched Kevin's nose. I want everyone to see this trash. The slap echoed through the office. Psycho. Kevin roared. What followed was pure chaos as flower vases smashed. Keyboards flew. Bystanders ducking for cover. I barely contained my laughter as security finally intervened. True to predictions, the scandal forced Kevin's resignation. Though he and Laura still share icy dinners. The divorce papers remain unsigned, their war over assets just beginning. After all, their assets were intertwined. And a divorce would mean massive losses. Laura, my mother, publicly berated Lily and reclaimed the house. While Kevin, my father, vowed never to see Lily again. At school, I put on a melancholy act. When classmates asked what was wrong, I poured out the story. In our small town, gossips had already spread exaggerated versions of Kevin's scandal before I could finish speaking. OMG. How could someone like that exist nowadays? The so-called campus queen? Disgusting. Wait, Lily's actually the housekeeper's daughter? She's been faking that rich girl persona this whole time? The rumors spread like wildfire. Combined with Lily's existing notoriety, the scandal trended locally with headlines like, Shocker, campus queen exposed as homewrecker. Housekeeper's daughter seduces married man. Fake heiress scandal goes viral. Netizens dug up Lily's and Kevin's personal information, along with video evidence. The same girl who'd basked in admiration now faced brutal backlash, especially after animal lovers exposed her cat abuse history. Kevin became a pariah, dodging paint buckets and rotten vegetables whenever he ventured outside. The day Lily came to withdraw from school, whispers followed her everywhere, that's the housekeeper's kid. Her mom and brother are both serving time for attempted rape. Trash breeds trash. Who do you think you are? A gutter rat playing Cinderella? Pathetic. Honestly, you're not even pretty. What loser would fall for you? Lily's face flushed crimson as she muttered. Let me through. Through? You've got nerve. Tell us how you seduced. I noticed Lily, who usually strutted in stilettos, wore flats today. Smirking, I recalled the sabotaged condoms. Sure enough, Lily soon appeared at our doorstep. When Laura returned from shopping, she charged up the stairs. What are you doing here? Lily smiled serenely. I'm pregnant. Pregnant? Get rid of it. You think this bastard could inherit the Cooper name? Dream on. I had it checked, it's a boy. Kevin wants me to keep it. Lily tilted her head mockingly. You're past childbearing age. Laura. Would you really let Gina inherit everything? Her smile sharpened. Don't worry, my son will take good care of you in your old age. You lying? Laura's face purpled with rage. Oh. Didn't you know? Lily feigned surprise. Kevin's transferred all assets. You're broke. They'll repossess this house once we leave. You. Laura shoved Lily down the bare wooden stairs I'd recently ordered stripped of carpets. Lily tumbled violently, blood pooling beneath her head. It hurts, she clutched her abdomen. My baby, serves you right. Laura laughed hysterically, kicking Lily's prone form. When Kevin rushed out at the commotion, Laura turned on him with the fruit knife. If I hang for this, you're coming with me. Blood arced across the foyer as he collapsed. I slipped out during Laura's rampage. The carnage satisfied me, too gruesome for children. More absurd than any horror comedy. My father, Kevin Cooper, and Lily died despite emergency efforts, passing away at the scene. My mother, Laura, received the death penalty. I packed my father's cremated remains in a cheap plastic container and scattered them all into a stinking sewage ditch. Soon after, I heard Adam had been beaten to death in prison after crossing someone. I specifically visited Nancy at the women's prison. The moment she saw me, Nancy started screaming. How dare you show your face here? This is all your fault. You little bitch. You ruined us. How laughable. Some people are rotten to the core. Harming others first, then blaming them for fighting back. I casually smiled. Nancy, I've got 2 pieces of good news for you. Lily died, pushed down the stairs and kicked to death by my mom. What? Oh. And your son died too. Beaten to death in prison. TSK. The Browns must have done some terrible things in their past lives to deserve this karma. Nancy gripped the bars until her knuckles turned white. My son's dead? You're lying. I glanced dismissively at her. Look at yourself. What reason would I have to lie now? These are facts. Better accept them. She stared vacantly before suddenly slamming her head against the visitation window, requiring guards to restrain her. She'd lost her mind completely. I inherited all my parents' assets, sold the mansion at a bargain price, and started fresh in another city. Opened a fashion design company. These days I sip tea with girlfriends, chat about life, take frequent vacations, living comfortably. Several suitors emerged, some gentle and attentive, others charming and witty, but I rejected them all. Some wounds never heal. If my own parents could treat me that way, trusting others is impossible. I'm content living this life alone.